This is Ellen Mitchell with RE/MAX All Stars. This morning I'm happy to have William Cabin from Cross Country Mortgage here. People may not know, but there are over 1.5 million veterans currently living in the state of Florida. Yet there are a lot of misconceptions regarding VA loans that both buyers and sellers have. So I wanted to invite William here this morning to clear some of those up for us.
Thank you so much for having me, Ellen. I really appreciate it. My name is Will Cabana with Cross Country Mortgage, specifically with the Lemishef team. We have offices throughout Florida, New York, and New Jersey. Our team, we specialize specifically with VA loans. We do it because of the fact that we feel in the state of Florida there's so many veterans that are not served the way that they should be. And unfortunately, there's a lot of agents, listing side and buy side, that just don't understand the product well enough. And I'm here to go over some of the myths that are associated, the common myths, not all of them, but just the most common myths that are associated with VA loans, and kind of debunk some of those myths so we have an idea of what the truth is versus what we hear in the market.
Right.
So some of the most common myths are the appraisals take forever in this market, right? To be honest with you, in the state of Florida, it's posted. We're one of the few states that actually have it posted on the VA website where we're supposed to have the appraisal back in 5 days. Okay, and we can send a link to you so we can show you that. Second myth is borrowers are less qualified. This is what breaks my heart, because on a average, credit scores, income, your assets to close, and your overall education, advanced degrees, etc., are higher from an average standpoint than your FHAs, your conventionals, and your jumbos combined. So that myth is just simply not true. Most of the time, our VA clients are very well qualified. So that myth is completely debunked. And then we have sellers have to pay closing costs, right? We hear this all the time. Sellers have to pay this, they have to pay that, they have to pay all the fees, and they don't. There's not a single fee that a seller has to pay. One fee that most people there's a misconception about paying is the pest inspection. And actually, the veteran can pay that in the state of Florida. We're one of the few states that can actually make the veteran pay for that. Most of the time, we don't. We'll take care of that. So that myth is completely debunked. And then outside of that, is FHA and VA the same type of loan? It's not. It's completely different. They're both government loans, but they're completely different types of loans. So because of that, there's misconceptions of, well, I'm not going to take it because it is an FHA loan, and it's zero down payment, so it's inferior. The client doesn't have skin in the game, which hurts my heart when I hear that, because the only way you can get a VA loan is by being a veteran, active duty, reservist, or putting your time in, as they say. So that's the skin in the game. That really is the skin in the game. And then the last one in this market is you can't finance condos. And to be very, very honest with you, VA loans have two components that are really great. The first is if a VA condo is approved, it's approved more or less for life. And there's only one document that we need to get in order to make that approved condo financeable. And it's insurance related. So it's not even related to the condo itself, it's just an insurance document. Outside of that, we have about 10 times more condos approved through the VA channel than we do through FHA and conventional combined. There's something in the neighborhood of like 500 or 600 condos that are approved versus the 6 that are approved for FHA. So these are the most common myths that we come across, but by no means are they all the myths. But these are the most common that we see in the market. So I'm just glad to present that. I'm just glad to be here and talk about that.
Thank you so much. Well, you certainly, cleared up a lot of things for me, a lot of conceptions that I had over time that were obviously wrong. So I look forward to having further conversation about that. If you liked this video and found it useful, please below go ahead and like it. Also leave any comments. Will be happy to send you a list of the 500 or 600 condos that are available that are VA approved.
Absolutely.
As well as the 5 common misconceptions and the truth about those misconceptions, the Mythbusters, if you will. So please go ahead and like us below, and we will be doing a follow-up series. Any questions that you put below, we will answer them for you, and we will cover them in future videos. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Thank you.